All right, welcome back to Getting Sober, again. My name is Jay, and today we're gonna ask, what will your sobriety montage look like? If you care about achieving your sobriety goals, don't forget to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down below. All right, let's get started. If someone were watching the movie of your life, what would the different periods look like? What would it look like when you were first introduced to alcohol? Were you sneaking sips out of your parents' alcohol cabinet? Was your first time drinking with a bunch of teenagers while someone's parents were out of town? Did you sneak out late at night while you were in high school and go to parties with older kids just drinking to fit in? For a lot of people, they were exposed to drinking by people who didn't have the healthiest of drinking habits. Outside of the rare commercial that says, drink responsibly, we didn't learn how to drink from our peers in moderation. When you go to your local gas station or convenience store, there isn't a sticker on the glass cooler door that says things like,
to drink in moderation. Limit intake to 2 drinks or less a day for men, or 1 drink or less in a day for women on days when alcohol is consumed.
There isn't a label on a 24-pack beer that says, serving size for men, no more than 2 per day. And for women, no more than 1 per day. And even at your local bar, your bartender who has knowingly served you 5 double Jack and Cokes isn't once going to ask you how you're planning to get home. Even though there are laws in place that prohibit over-serving, the last thing a bartender is going to do is stand in the way of their own tip and your good time. Which is not to say that bartenders are evil or that alcohol by itself is bad. But what I am alluding to is the fact that money incentivizes. It incentivizes the government from looking the other way when it comes to public education against alcohol. It trickles all the way down the ladder to your neighborhood bartender who sees a bar guest in a state of intoxication and physical impairment, yet still asks that patron,
would you like another round?
There are no laws or enforcement in place to stop you right now from walking into any liquor store, grocery store, Walgreens, or CVS and buying enough alcohol to kill you and everyone else in your family. Because again, alcohol itself, not unlike a gun or motor vehicle, are themselves dangerous. Rather, it's what we do with it. And for most people, what we tend to do with alcohol is overconsume it, knowing it's gonna give us a headache, a hangover, next day anxiety, or even worse, potential blackouts, embarrassing behaviors, and vomiting, yet we still choose to drink. Even some of you right now, watching our videos, still choose to drink. Are you sober yet? Did you know? Out of the nearly 300 advertising deals the National Football League has, that 55% of them are with alcohol brands. And you might ask,
who's the largest individual alcohol sponsor, Jay?
And I would say, that's a great question. But first, let's take a commercial break. Don't buy this! Oh, we're back. You asked, and we have answers. The world wants to know. Which alcohol brand pays the most money in advertising to the NFL? Survey says Anheuser-Busch, who pays the NFL $250 million a year. 250 million. Which is only edged out by Verizon at $300 million, but more than double of the third place advertiser, Nike, who spends $130 million. I don't even have 1 million. Fade out. This moment of self-doubt is brought to you by episode number 104, Comparison is the Theft of Joy. When we look back at our sobriety journey, our montage, are we going to be proud of ourselves? If it were a movie, would it inspire others? Would your sobriety montage show you driving home from work every day, slowly driving past your old bar with a big, pouty, sad face? Would it show you looking at that half-full bottle of vodka that you're still keeping in your freezer? For some stupid, torturous reason. Get rid of it! Some people treat breaking up with alcohol like breaking up with a toxic ex that they never got over. Keeping a shoebox full of old memories and ticket stubs under their bed like, here's me and alcohol at a concert that we don't remember. Here's the hospital wristband from when somebody found us passed out at 10 a.m. on St. Patty's Day. Oh, and here's all the pictures of me and alcohol sticking our tongues out covered in plastic beads, showing our...
Cut.
Or will your sobriety montage look more like a scene from Rocky? Getting out of bed at a reasonable time, waking up early, seizing the day, running, working out, eating healthy, standing in a cooler, beating meat all by yourself.
Come on, man.
Saying no to temptation, no to cravings, and ascending the top of a random staircase in Philadelphia? Unfortunately, we can't hit the fast forward button through life, which is something we used alcohol for. Over and over to fast forward through tough times, miserable times, and times we didn't have better tools or coping mechanisms to deal with them all, which is typically what happens in any given montage of our favorite movies. The hero or protagonist, that's you, has to deal with some sort of drama or plot twist, seemingly unsure about the future and not sure if things are going to be okay. This is where Luke Skywalker would train to be a Jedi, or Harry Potter would learn by trial and error how to cast spells, and where you will learn how to harness and develop your powers. Be the protagonist. Be the hero of your own story, to find your strength, courage, and wisdom, to learn to be what you don't have in your life right now. And perhaps, at the end of your sobriety montage, you've saved money, achieved better health, gained new confidence, and have a better outlook on life, to become a better representative for yourself and sobriety. And maybe, not only do you yourself get sober, but perhaps you plant the seeds of sobriety in the minds of people around you, so they can consider starting their sobriety journey.
So they can eventually be the heroes of their own sobriety stories.
We took a poll in our most recent live stream every Friday and Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Mark it in your calendar. Go ahead, pause the video, put it in your calendar. In the poll, 100% of our viewers said that they know at least one person who would benefit from quitting drinking alcohol. And over 33% of people said that they knew 5 or more people who would benefit from quitting drinking alcohol. Do you know someone who would benefit from quitting drinking alcohol? Comment below. For some of you, you're freshly 21 and have only been drinking for a few months, or maybe you're in your 60s and have been a lifelong drinker. We've all had successes and failures, but this time, right now, is your montage. This is your opportunity to mend burnt bridges, make apologies to others and yourself, to apologize to your inner child for getting in the way of their dreams, to make steps closer to becoming the vehicle that you deserve to navigate life in. It's time to prove to yourself that you can do this, and you are worth it. Say it. I am worth it. It's time to be proud of yourself, maybe for the first time, maybe for the 100th time, but this time you're gonna make it work with us here at Getting Sober, again, YouTube's fastest growing community on sobriety.
This statement has not been evaluated by the FDA.
And if you care about your sobriety and the sobriety of others, give this video a thumbs up. It's free. And leave a comment for either me or someone else in the community in the comment section down below. Also free. And consider officially becoming a member of this community by hitting the join button next to the subscribe button down below, to stop struggling in silence with sobriety all alone. And remember to swing by every Friday night and Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, for our Sober Weekend live streams and chat. We hang out for about 2 hours and provide a safe place for you to hang out instead of going to a bar and learn about others in the sobriety community. We'll answer fun polls and a whole lot more. And if you wish to support our mission to help people just like you to start their sobriety journey, swing over to patreon.com/gettingsoberagain and make a donation of your choice to help us continue doing this very important work. Everyone who supports us on Patreon gets the official Getting Sober Again mug. And remember, at the end of this video, you'll see links to our last 2 episodes. Don't forget we have the top book suggestions on sobriety in the video description down below, as well as other links and resources for sobriety, like vitamins and supplements to help your body cleanse, restore, and maintain optimal health during your recovery process. And with that, I want to wish you good luck on your sobriety journey, and I will see you in the next video.
It's gotta be a montage. Montage.